What is up, stationeers? I am Some Guy, Some Game. Welcome back to Mars once again with me here on Stationeers. I am trying to survive still. I'm doing all right. We're gonna need to get our furnace lit today, and maybe start getting working on the base. We'll see what happens. And I got a couple more solar panels up, some electronics printer. Just like promised, I did a little bit of work off camera, so we can keep moving on here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my iron and all this fun stuff so we can have it all prepared and ready to go when we get the furnace up, because I want to get some steel going. We're going to get one batch of that, one small batch, and I know I can do more. I've been told I can. I usually don't, just because, well, I don't know, guess habit, but at the same time it's easy to just do a nice small batch, get it done. And so we're going to get the furnace lit. Lit as in burning, not lit as in that's lit, man. I don't I don't use all the new rad lingo. Well, that's actually a pretty deep little hole here. So we want to avoid that. There's actually quite a few of them around here. I was looking. That one up there is not too deep. And this guy's got a little bit of iron poking out. Maybe we'll have to steal that. And, oh, there's a little bit more down there. So you're never going to have too many holes around you, I guess. That's my motto. I just made up, so, you know, it's one of those. It's lit. It's a lit motto, man. Sorry. Today's corny joke day. We're gonna keep moving on here. I'm just checking out the holes around. I actually haven't done this yet, and you guys inspired me. I'm gonna go ahead and see what kind of holes I got poking around, or sticking around, or falling around, or I don't even know. I'm not sure what terms describe holes best, but you know, maybe we should just go ahead and move on from this subject matter. But all right, that looks like it's pretty much all of them, anyways. And the base is basically the same. I haven't been working on too much. I got plenty of eternal flares. I'm happy about that. I also got plenty of power going. Currently have this in lazy configuration. That is one aim that way, one aim basically up, and one aim towards the sunrise. And you know, it's doing plenty to keep my batteries that I'm using now. This one's already full, but you know what? We're gonna swap out a full one for a full one because we can. That's how much power we got around here. All right, let me organize this guy a little bit. I got to eat a candy bar, or a nutrition bar, or cereal bar, or, you know, whatever bar you want to call it. And then we're going to go ahead and see about getting this furnace lit. Alright, and I'm looking at the wrong place. Let's grab that guy out, swap him out, put him in here, and I think I have... You know what? I never went and got any oxide. It's almost dark, so let's see if we can't find some before it gets dark. That way, yeah, let's not take that guy. You know what I think about this guy. Let's go ahead and give him a good toss. We'll find it later. I mean, it could be handy, you know, especially on Europa. I actually could see the utility in that. But out here, it's not really necessary. Plenty of power on Mars, plenty of sunlight. Alright, we got some oxide. That didn't take long at all. But let's gobble up a little bit more here. Too much. We don't want to get a ton of it. But enough. Enough so we have a little bit later, too. Alright, flip this guy off. Flip this guy. Alright, there's nobody around here to flip off. It's just me, man. You're going crazy. Alright, it's not like you're driving in traffic back home, huh? I know Mars would be interesting. I like peace and quiet, so, man, that is a big, bright, beautiful sunset there, isn't it? Wow, I do love the new terrain. That actually is looking pretty decent. It's adding a lot to this game. It felt pretty bare and empty before. That was a disappointing hole, you know? Just... I'd say out of all the holes, that one's probably the most disappointing. So, let's get back to base here, and it's almost furnace lighting time. And, oops, speaking of the no light here, we need to... Oh, that's the same hole. We already looked at that guy. Let's head back over here. I'm on expedition day. I actually found one that went down in and kind of curved out. It's over there maybe a little bit. If I get a chance, I'll show it to you. It's actually a nifty little hole. I hope the devs can maybe add some caves, things like that to the game. And speaking of the devs... They didn't put up an update out this week, but they are saying they're working on adding, and they're going to add in a transport trader that we can have come visit our camps. I hope rovers are coming in soon, and I wouldn't even mind having maybe a version of that little trader ship they showed for us to, you know, boogie around in too. Be kind of cool, but I guess they got to add something for us to do in first before they add that stuff in, because right now I don't think there's a whole lot that you'd be able to do with all that stuff. Let's go ahead and bust out my oxide and volatiles. Oh, I'm a little rusty on this. Let's see, 17 volatiles. I'm pretty confident that's too much. So let's see. I hit R. You know, I'm gonna have to. This thing is kind of messed up now, and I think the menu isn't popping up for me with the other hand. Only my right hand it's popping up, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. And it could be something I'm doing. Let's drop him. No, drop that guy. No, you know what? We want to... Yeah, we actually want to drop him. Pick it up. Split it up. And then I'm going to pick him up, and we're going to toss that in. Let's just hope that that's, you know, good enough. And then let's get the oxite. Drop. No, we got to... Yeah. Swap hands. I probably should have done that to begin with. I'm getting used to it here, trying to get everything... Split it in half, and oh, let's split a guy in half again, and put that in there. See what we get. Do I have to melt? What's going on here? Oh, I think I needed to melt that. Like I said, I'm rusty. It's been a little bit. And let's see what we got. 9, it's processing. Okay. Processing, huh? That must be a new thing. Do I have to keep hitting this to get it to process it? Yeah, I did. Okay. I kind of remember doing that the last time, so I guess it's the same. But I've only done it once, to be fair here. Alright. Maybe? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's back up a little bit. That's always a good safety tip for you. Exploding furnaces can hurt. I wouldn't know from experience, but, you know, a friend told me that that kind of stuff can really hurt you. Alright, we got... I think we're good. Before this starts losing all my heat and everything, I'm going to start tossing stuff in. And we'll see if we can't get this nice batch of steel heated and cooked up for me. Oh, come on. I'm always worried because these things seem like they lose their pressure and heat a lot quicker than they used to. So I always get worried that it's going to cool off on me before I get there. I should probably take some time, and I might actually here not too long to mess around with the furnace a little bit more so I can get a little bit better with managing it and doing things correctly. But I get her done. It gets done. So that's all I'm worried about. Wait. Yep, we're good. We're good. There's my steel, and that's how you do it right there. I can't see that. Let me turn off my light, see if that helps. It does. So we're alright. I know steel, I think it's like 700 temperature, 1 point. We're way over on pressure. But we'll be alright. I'm going to mess with that in a little bit, so if you are new to the game or not real familiar with furnaces, most of you probably are, but I'm going to hook up a few simple systems that we can cool the air and release the pressure and all that stuff. But for now, as long as you don't go overboard with your oxide and volatiles, you should be alright. You should be good to go. And I can go ahead and toss him in here. Him, her. Alright, we need steel frames and steel sheets. Let's go ahead and get some steel frames up and running. I do have some, you know, before I print any of these off, let me go check and see what I have left over here. It's always good to take inventory of what you got. We need, we got 17 iron frames. I probably will use some of these for the base. I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure we can mix and match as long as I do it the right way. We'll use this for the floor. And so, alright, I got 17 left. Just wanted to take a quick stock. I probably can do maybe 10 of these or so now. And then I'll be able to get started on the base. Well, I'm going to have to print off some sheets, but 10 frames should probably get me going for steel here. So, I'm going to print off a few of these things, guys, and I will talk to you here in, I don't know, a second for you when I get this all printed out and ready to go. Probably, maybe, we'll wait till daylight. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I just finished printing off some steel sheets, some steel frames. It's looking like the sun is going to be coming up here in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and start looking around for a spot to put down the base. And another tip is don't forget to smelt up all your ores while you got them, while the furnace is lit. Like I grabbed my gold, especially your gold because it takes a little longer. And get all that done while you can. And alright, we got the sunrises up here. And I was talking about maybe building the base because this hill, there's always a hill in the way, isn't there? It just seems like that's the thing. But this gives us a good opportunity to see where the sunrise hits first. And if I'm going to build a greenhouse, I wouldn't mind having a nice sunrise hitting it in the morning time. So, I don't know. Maybe right over here. This wouldn't be a bad spot. And for those of you who've seen me on Europa, you know, I want to mention that I'm going to come back to Europa. And I don't mean come back to that base. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. I might still try to work on it. Hey, look what we found. I might still try to work on it. But I'm going to go back and try to do a survival. I'm actually going to focus on trying to survive and do it right. You know, my last one messed up on me. One of my crates disappeared with all my food in it, which set me way back. I had a few accidents where I ended up dying. And it just, you know, I was just trying to build the base, and then that turned into a huge nightmare. So I'm going to revisit it. We'll see what happens, but I'm just letting you guys know in the future, probably after I finish this guy up, I'm probably going to head back there. It'll give devs time to work things out. They also changed the temperature drain on your battery on me, and kind of left me a little bit. I hope that was from running our printer all night. I used up some juice there. So, and that kind of changed things up on me in the middle of it and made things a lot more difficult on me. So if it was like that from the start, it might have been, I would have had things, my power system set up a little better, but I didn't. So let me grab out my stuff out here. Let's start looking for a good place to set up this base. Oh man, I know this design is going to be a little different than what I've done before. Let me look. Let's see. I don't want it too far from my power setup, and I'm thinking, oh shoot, I have not at all tried to build this base yet, so if that tells you anything. That's why I'm still looking around here. Sorry if boring here for a second. Let's see, we're gonna have one guy here, move that, and I think that, no, that was not the right spot. Angle grinder to the rescue here. If oh, you know what? I still got my mining belt on. Let's switch those guys out. I'm not gonna be mining for a minute. I'm gonna have to actually go do that probably before I make the next video. I'm gonna have to go get some more mining done. I'll probably spare you guys the details on that. And let's grab the angle grinder, and we'll just keep it right there for now, so I don't have to mess with it. You know what? I guess I have my tool belt on. We'll just throw it back in the tool belt. That thing likes to roll around everywhere. But all right, let me count this out again. I want a space in the middle. I want 3 here, and then I want here. This is where I wanted it, because I'm gonna have an elevator in here, probably right here. And these are gonna be posts that are gonna go up. Maybe I'll put the elevator here. Oh, I'm thinking maybe here. We'll put that guy there for now. Speaking of that, let me go grab my iron stuff too, because I'm going to want to use that. I don't want to use all the steel out here. I was actually going to use the iron for most of this. And I left the iron over here. Let's grab that. Oh, the exciting, fun time building on Mars. I imagine it'd be probably pretty uncomfortable being in this suit all the time. So you know, as an astronaut, you want to get this done so you can get out and, you know, enjoy your time a little bit. I'm going to toss this guy down rather than being stuck in a suit all the time, I guess is what I'm getting at. So this would probably be pretty important to you to get yourself an airlock or somewhere where you're pressurized and you can take your suit off. And what am I looking for? My angle grinder, the handy dandy angle grinder. Let's grab him out. And I'm going to swap this for a steel frame. I'm going to swap that for an iron frame. Same thing with this guy. We're going to do that too. And I'm going to set these here, put them there. We're going to grab that. And then I'm going to get back to doing this again. All this work, redo it again. Alright, there it is. And we're going to want right there. Right, yep, looks good. We're going to put another one here. I'm not going to bother to move this up, but I think we're going to do... Oh, shoot. It don't need to be really tall. I was thinking no more than 3 probably would be good enough. And I just thought I'm going to have to go get the stuff for Electrum before I'll be able to get up here properly. But I could go ahead and build a stairs for now before I get the stuff ready to do the elevator. But we can do this from down here pretty good. We're going to have a elevator shaft right here so we can build all this out. And I got a little bit more of the design. This might all change. I'm just kind of trying to put stuff up. One thing I've learned when I design stuff is you want to just kind of put it up, see what it looks like. And this might be a repeat for some of you, so I'm not going to ramble on about it. But it's always a good idea to have, you know, base idea of what you want. Put it up there and then refine it as you go. It's kind of like sculpting a block. You know, you put the block up and then you go, yeah, I want this corner off, or I want this here, I want that there. So the idea is going to be we're going to come up here, come out of our elevator, and then we're going to enter an airlock. I haven't decided which way. See, and then maybe I should do all this before I start building. So I'm going to actually check this out. Oh, it's middle of the day right now. I don't want to keep boring you guys with all this. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of this done before the end of this video, but I don't want to make it all me just standing here staring up at the sky. So I'll see you here in a second when I sort this out a little bit. Alright, I decided to go ahead and go with some stairs for now. Maybe we'll add elevators in later. I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to go ahead and go with some stairs. And I only need one of those. These things are expensive. 15 grams of iron. I need to get more of that. And this thing keeps freaking me out here. I keep seeing that smoke coming up and thinking this is going to blow up. But it's the flare over there. But man, it's got me a few times now. I turn around and start to freak out. Like, what's going on here? Alright, I'm going to pop in some stairs. I'll show you here in a second. Let's get back over here. I think this will work better. It'll be cheaper, easier in the long run. And I'm probably going to need more stairs than what I got. Oh, I kind of need to see where they're going to go. Okay, I got the stairs situated here. I think I'm going to put them right here. This don't look too bad. And then I'm going to need... You know, I might have made these too high. Did I? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Not sure how I want all this yet. I might need this higher. I think I'm going to need another set of stairs. So maybe I need to head back over there and print one off. We're getting sliding down the stairs there. These physics are still a little wonky. And we're getting a little dark. I might need to bring a flare over this way. But this is the design process, at least for me. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, I'm going to need that. I think I got it a little too low. So I'm going to keep sorting this out. And I will come back to you guys here once I get it a little bit more sorted. I think I'm going to need another set of stairs. Alright, I'm progressing along here. I got some more stuff up. I'm going to get some of this welding done. It is still nighttime. And can't really see a whole lot. But it's, you know, it's kind of... I like the atmosphere in this game. I think it's not bad. If they added in some weather, I think it would really help a lot. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if maybe the engine... They said they're going to be upgrading the engine here. So maybe it'll be a possibility here in the future. I don't know what their deal is with it, but it would be really nice to see at least some dust storms or something blow in. But here we go. I ran out of my iron frames. I'm going to go ahead and start welding up as many of these iron frames, iron sheets, until I get rid of all these. Got to get them at least up to level 2. As a matter of fact, I'm going to need them up to level 3. But for now, we're going to do a 2 until I decide and make sure I got everything the way I want it. And that way I can walk around up here, and rather than... Because jetpack fuel on Mars is not easy to... it's easy to use it all up if you spend your time floating around. I think Europa's a lot better. You can kind of sit still and not use as much. But that's probably about the only benefit on Europa compared to Mars. Mars is pretty much a lot better place to live, in my opinion. And some of the flares popping in the distance there. Looks pretty neat. But, alright, I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to start putting up some walls, and I will see you guys here in the morning. Alright, it's morning time, and this is about what I got last night. I ran out of walls here. I'm going to start printing off some more pieces. And I also need to kind of think about what I'm going to do. But there's going to be, if you can't tell, there's windows top and bottom on these sides over here. Or top and bottom. Top and sides over here. This is kind of more for looks, but either way, these are going to be greenhouses on both sides. I'm going to do a dual greenhouse setup. Each one, I don't know. I'm going to sort it out. I might have it all in one big room connected. Just have it for looks. Or I might actually separate the rooms so I can control and grow different crops. But I don't think it really matters yet if you have different things. So we'll see how I decide to do it. But for now, this is kind of the basic idea. Let me jump down here. I'm going to need another set of stairs. And that's basically it. It's going to be kind of a dual greenhouse setup, and I'm going to have... There's going to be more back here. I'll show you that when I get to it. I'm going to have an area, you know, for manufacturing coming off the back over here. And we're going to start working on the mothership. I assume somewhere out here will be the area where the mothership starts getting built. I started another build on Mars a long time ago, never finished it. Is this mine? Did I dig this out? I might have dug this out. I don't know. It looks like something I might have dug out. And but I started it a long time. I'm going to kind of do the same idea. I never got to finish it on Mars. We're going to see that come to fruition a little bit more on this one. I'm going to have a little bit of an area over here. I'll show you when I get there. But we're going to build a mothership. Like I said, it'll probably end up somewhere in this area. We'll have an area, kind of a platform scaffolding thing, where we can work on the mothership. It's not going to be too huge. I'm not trying to drag this out too long. I've never built one before. We'll build it together. We'll see how it goes. I think that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. And I appreciate you guys checking it out and help sitting here with me and surviving on Mars. And we're going to get some more of this greenhouse done. I'm going to grab some ore and some other stuff, get us a little bit prepared for the next video. I'm going to get some more walls ready. We're going to get some more building done, and we're going to see, you know, I got to keep moving along so I can get my crops growing so I don't die of starvation. Top priority. Kicking off my spacesuit, second top priority. After that, guy's going to be smelly and sweaty. So I'll see you guys here shortly.